Welcome back, housemates, to another exclusive preview or another Deep House review. I just told you what is up for today. So for today, we got an exclusive preview brought to you by the man from Marinated Sounds, one and only Mlar, with an EP that is going to release exclusively on YouTube on Friday, the 8th of August. Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of It's About Deep with the one and only The Deepers coming for you live. Welcome back, housemates, to another exclusive preview or another Deep House review. I just told you what is up for today. So for today, we got an exclusive preview brought to you by the man from Marinated Sounds, one and only Mlar, with an EP that is going to release exclusively on YouTube on Friday, the 8th of August, titled Love God. The track that we're going to be checking out is a track titled Relief. It's deep house music at its best, deep house music at its soulfulness. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's jump straight into the track. Listen to it, indulge it, and we go for our review. Let's go. So you already know when you hear at the beginning of the track and it starts off in this manner, you just know something is coming. Listen to those shakers taking place. And what I love more about this production is traditional sequencing, old format, which brings a very deep side to it. Let's go. off here. It's an exclusive preview for a reason. I can't play it all, but you can listen to it on the 8th of August directly here from YouTube, exclusively for YouTube only. But this is deep, soulful house music yet again, striking our ears. Put your headphones on and listen, because this is beautiful music. Massive shout out to Mlar. Let's jump straight into it. Like, we need to discuss the formality and the production instilled within this track. Starting it off with the chord progression. As we know, the chord progression, this is a track that I would say it's moderate in terms of elements introduced into it, but I love the way Mlar just plays around with the elements. He pushes them beyond their point just to show that production isn't about a lot of things, isn't about little things, but it's just about how you structure it and how you play with it. Starting it off with that mellow piano. That mellow piano that just sets off the tone of the track. It's the one that sort of directs everything that to come thereafter. It's soft and light in component and has that classy component, and it's soft and light, but it's the key point. It's the key component of the track. Period. That's how I'm gonna describe it. And then I love sequencing. As I mentioned before, the sequencing is more for traditional man. Sequencing, arrangement, or introduction of elements in specific points. It's more for traditional manner. After just a specific beat count, maybe it could be 16 or 32, a new element is introduced. A new element is introduced every single aspect until they all are present in the class, and now they work. Now they work together to create this beautiful texture of house music that we're listening to right now. There's a synth chord that I love the most within this production. It's sharp in texture, and it's the star of the show because it appears in two formats. It appears in its original form, which is the synth, and then into this newly instrument that I forgot the terminology of it. But it's the one that goes dun 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 dun. Starts off as a synth, just goes dun 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 dun, and then it changes into this different chord while the synth is also playing at the same time, just showing it that it is the star of the show. We are in control. We are the star of the show. We are the people who are taking the initiative in this structure, in this production. We're the ones who's going to outshine everyone else. And I love that so much. And then the bass line. The bass line is just like the cherry on top, obviously. It's the one that brings off the grooviness, the funkiness of the track, just the grooviness, that tap motion that you keep on running more and more and more. And I love how it just adds and becomes this modern touch to the track. Because I feel like if it wasn't for it, this track would have been recognized like the track that's about to play, or the track that's playing before this one in the project, which is Love God, which takes off an original format of house music. That track, when you listen to, I'm deriving now, but that track, when you listen to it, Love God, check it out in the project. It is house music, the original form of house music. And I love that so much. I even told him love. But here in the melody, guys, when we reach the melody, all we speak about is the emotional side of the track. The melody is just a sum up of everything, from the rhythms that we felt in the track and everything, instrumentations, or explain the chord progression. But now when we speak about the melody, I just want to speak about the emotional side of the track. And it's a very hypnotic track, a very, very hypnotic feeling. It really creates a very hypnotic feeling because it just puts you into this emotional roller coaster where you feel all sorts of good and bad emotions all at once that you've witnessed or felt in your existence. And the ones that hurt more, you feel them more, and the ones that bring joy more, you feel them more. And that's what I love about this track. I even told him, I'm like, this is too beautiful, this is too painful, this is every emotion at once. I don't know how you created this, but it is different, and it is so beautiful to consume, so beautiful for the ears, because it takes you on this emotional roller coaster where you just envision everything, understand everything that you've been through. And one thing I could tell you is that you sort of feel a sense of relief. You sort of feel, pun with the, the title itself, you know, you feel a sense of relief and you just feel at peace. And that's the whole purpose of music. That's the whole purpose of this production. For you to just be relieved and just feel at peace when you're listening to it. Because it's that. Basically, it's that. There's no two ways around it. There's no if, buts, or maybe. It is literally that. And I love it so much. Go check out Mlar's project coming out this Friday exclusively on YouTube. You know, Love God EP. Two-track series project building up to his album that is going to release in September. And stay tuned for that one because that one is a very soulful piece. But this project's entirely just two tracks. It's house music, it's soulfulness, it's deep house music. Those are the three words, no different words, but those are the three categories I can list this project under. And I know you guys will love it. I know you guys will love it. And I'm loving the soulful side of Mla. Honestly, I'm loving it. I'm loving what Marinated Sound is doing in the year of 2025. They keep on showing that we are here. We are Marinated Sounds. Let alone that they marinate the sounds that we listen to. Now they're marinating our souls. These brews are just killing us, man. But all in all, see you in the next one. See you on the next exclusive preview. Love you so much, housemates. You don't know the love I have for you guys, but I love you so much. On to the next one. Peace.